Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denise and this is Deer Designs, just where I show everything that I make, anything crafty, mainly knitting and crochet. I don't really get up to much else. I did start a journal a little while ago, but knocked that on the head. So yeah, I am here today to show you no finished objects, but some work in progress and some ideas that I've got and a little bit of yarn. Last time I was here, which was about a week ago, if not a little bit more, I said I was starting a jumper or a coat for my nephew, and we'll show you. As you can see, I have washed my hair with purple shampoo and I think I left it in for a bit too long last night. If you watch my vlogs, you would have seen that in the vlog. But this is the coat, this dark blue one that I am making, and I've made this quite a few times. I'm sure I've said that before as well. I have made it a few times and it's so easy to make. It's all in garter stitch. It's definitely a beginner pattern just because it is so easy, so quick. Anyway, I have done the back. I have done two fronts. This you have to mark. You make the first front. You mark for the buttonholes, and then you put the buttonholes, if you can see them, into the next piece. I thought I had buttons, but I'm going to use little white toggles, and I thought I had some, so I got in the loft into my button box and I haven't, so I have ordered some. So I've just put a little bit of contrasting yarn so I could see where the buttons were going to go, and I have made a sleeve. And I've made a sleeve. Now the sleeve is made with a turn up, so you would stitch that together and it would be a bit like that, so it just is a little bit more cozier, I think. And I am this far onto my second sleeve. Then I will be able to start the hood. Now I'm using two of the Robin double knit. Oh, that's blowing out. Two of the Robin double knit in shade 281, which is like a, is it cobalt blue, or it's a blue basically. It's not a baby blue, it's a bit darker than that. And I'm using the Robin double knit again, shade 040, which is just white, for the cuffs and the hood and the pockets. I was going to use a grey, but I don't know, I just thought the white would be better, so, and the white would go with everything then. I know the grey would, but anyway, yeah, so I've nearly finished that. And then a couple of months ago, it might have even been Christmas time, I'm really sorry if I'm wobbling this table quite a lot. I will stop. Let me put the pattern back in that bag. I mentioned that I wanted to do the Big Bang Theory blanket, if you can see that. Oh, that's just Ian messaging me. Where have you gone? Sorry about that. So I started the Big Bang Theory blanket. Now this is my first square, and as you can see I am just on the decrease. Now my contraption of making sure that all the yarn don't get tangled, because I was up to probably about sort of here and I was getting in a pickle. So my contraption is pegs, a little box, and putting all the pegs on the box. Now this is how much I've got so far, which lets me untangle myself, which is that way. Okay, so this is the wrong way round, so it does go, no, that is the right way round. And you'll have to excuse everything. This is the first ever time I've done a C2C. I did watch Bella Coco's tutorial, and I did watch Ruth's video, and she was doing a C2C blanket, and I thought, I'm going to give that a try, because I've got the Big Bang Theory blanket to that I want to make. So this is a microscope. Really, I should have used different colours, because they're not really showing up that well. Like, this is a grey, this isn't a blue, this is a grey, this is a dark grey, and I think this colour is just too close to the background colour. I'm not ripping it out, but I suppose you will be able to see the actual object once it is fully done. I am hoping to get this square done today. I haven't got anything planned for today, so I'm going to try and get that done, and then I'm going to get the other sleeve of that cardigan done. So yeah, that is that, and I have got all of the other squares printed already. Now, there's not that many squares in the original blanket, or the blanket that I showed you the picture of, but as you can see, there is loads and loads and loads. Sorry about the crinkling. There is loads and loads and loads and loads of different squares. Now, me and my sister were sat there, not yesterday, the day before, trying to work out what ones we should put in the blanket. Now, I'm thinking, well, we need one for every character, and then we need one for like the big bits, like the Big Bang Theory at the top, and then there's like other big ones, like not a border, but there's a top and a bottom. Anyway, then my bright idea was, I'm going to make them all. I don't think that will probably happen, but we actually put into order the ones that will look really, really good in the blanket, and then the ones at the back are ones that are okay. Maybe I'll see if I get more than the blanket's worth done, because I might be able to get 2 blankets. But yeah, that's a work in progress, and it will probably be a work in progress for a long, long time, just because I'm like that. Right, so then last week I showed you the top that I wanted to make myself, which is this, and I had to go and buy the yarn for, which I did. No, that's not, where's the front? Must be on the back of this bit. I want to make this. I have made it in the past in a dark grey, and I did gift it because it was too big for me. So I gave it to Ian's sister, and then I bought the wool the week before, and I am going to stop bustling. Just get, I have got 5 of these, but I'm going to use the Stylecraft Special DK in the shade Peony, which I thought would look really nice with a pair of white linen trousers, because I'm thinking more of the autumn, because it is short sleeved, so when it starts getting cooler again, white linen trousers, even jean shorts, anything basically. I know I said I wasn't going to get pink, but I got pink again. It's like a, I don't know how well, that is quite true to colour, but it's not, as far away it looks like it's got like a brownie or a black colour, but it's not. It's all sort of, it is really nice. It's like just a darker colour of the pink basically. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting that, and that is one reason that I want to get the baby cardigan done and dusted. But then last Thursday, I went to Hobbycraft. If you've been watching my vlogs, I helped a friend out with her Etsy shop, and we went to Romford and we went to Hobbycraft and we went for some lunch, and I bought some patterns. Now I'm going to show you what they are and the prices are on them. This one was 50p, and this is a it's in an Aran, cotton rich Aran, and it goes up to size 52, 54. And I thought for 50p I'm going to pick up the patterns that I think I might do in the future. At the end of the day, even if I never do them, they're in my pattern stash, and patterns don't ever go off, and yeah, I just thought I'd pick them up. This one was £1, and this is Cotton Prince DK Serdar. The other one was a Serdar, and this goes to 52, 54 as well. But I just really like the design up the top, and I like it with the longer sleeves and the split up the side, so I like that. This patterns one, this was 20p. And this is a yoke down sweater, so yeah, I really like that as well. It might be stuff that I don't make, but I know I've got the pattern, and one day I might look at it and think, oh, I might make that. Then I got this James C. Brett. This was 50p. James C. Brett, and this is just I think it is a girly cardigan because it's like a bolero. It's in chunky, but you can never have enough baby patterns. There was a hell of a lot of adult patterns in Hobbycraft, and I saw this one and was like, well, I've just got to get one, haven't I? And then I got a sock knitting journal, which was £1, down from £4.49. And you know, you think, yes, I've knitted a few pairs of socks in the past, but I can't let this book go for £1. And it has actually got socks you can knit, a shawl, and I think it's a scarf. Let's have a look. It's a tube scarf, but that's just about tension and things, but there is all different pictures in here of what you can make. It's not a journal that you can write in or anything, it's just I suppose they've called it a journal because it's a little booklet. More socks. But yeah, I just thought it was really good, and for £1, how can you go wrong? Like, it was £4.49. I would never have paid £4.50 for this. But yeah, why not? So yeah, that was my little bargain of the week. Then, I keep saying then, I have been working mainly on that blue cardigan, and I'm getting a bit, not bored, but knitting does take hell of a lot longer, and especially it being all garter stitch, it does get a little bit boring. So that is one reason why I started the Big Bang Theory squares. I do really want to start this thing, that the cardigan that I got for myself, but I know that's going to be quite boring at times as well because a lot of it is just stocking stitch. So yeah, I pulled out a few more patterns in my stash that you might see in the future. Now, I go through these stages where I pull patterns out. I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. This is the order I'm going to do it, and it just goes to pot. I'll start one or two things, and I don't ever carry on doing the patterns that I've pulled out, if you know what I mean. And the reason I don't ever show that on here is because I know that it will never happen. So I thought I would just say I've pulled out a few patterns that you might see in the future. So the first one is a little neckerchief, or I don't know what they've called it, to be honest. It's just, if you've got one ball, you can make they've called it a shawl. It is made in DK, but this was out of a Simply Knitting magazine, so it is just like a leaflet. Then I pulled out a few other patterns that I've got, which is this one, and I have made this for the baby already, and I made it in, or was it this? Did I make this? No, I think it was something else actually, but I used this sort of colour yarn. But this is just a jumper, and this goes up to 6 years, so you might see something like this in the future, pardon me. This one, this is a hooded jumper, or you've just got like a straight neck with, it's like an envelope opening, and this has got the stripes. I have made this in the past as well. I made it for Ian's sister's little boy in a light blue, and then the stripes in a dark blue. And then I pulled out this because I thought it was really cute. Another little coat. I don't actually know what size this goes to. 4 years, so, but that's really cute. That's in like a, it's not even a moss stitch, but can you see? I thought that was really cute, and well, once he starts walking and things, even I could make it at Christmas, because then it will still be cold enough for him to wear a coat. Another one, I'm not a lover of the picture of this, but I think the actual coat is nice. The coat looks too small for that little boy, and the arms look miles too big. There is another picture on the back, which is a little bit better. Sorry if it's glaring. But again, I thought that was really nice. It says lovely gift for first Christmas, which is quite true, because babies have so much stuff that I will probably make him loads of stuff for Christmas. But that is really cute. And then this is my go-to pattern for all babies. I love this pattern. I've made this about 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, 5, 6 times. I've made it in white, blue, bright pink. I've made it in grey. I've had this pattern for so long. Let me see if it actually has the date in the bottom. October 2008, so I've had this pattern for 10 years, or almost 10 years, and I've made this for mainly every baby that I know, I think, apart from Connor. But I think I've made this for most of the babies that I know. I just love it. It is such a nice pattern, so you will definitely see this, and it's more of a pattern for the child to wear when they're a little bit older. What does it go up to? I know it don't go up to massive, but 2 to 3 years. So when they're a little bit older, and it's a bit easier to see, but I love it. And it's got like a crossover neck. I just think it's really cute. So it's like a scarf. That's really cute for the winter. That's everything that I've pulled out that is going into my, maybe you will see that one day pile. I have got a big pile of bits and bobs over there that I do pull out every now and again, then put away, then pull out, and then put away. So yes. What else is there to say? I don't know whether I've said this in the videos before, that I am going away again in 6 weeks. I'm going to Spain with my mum, dad, sister and baby. So I will be wanting to take a project with me. What that might be, I don't know. It might be whatever I'm working on at the time. But I just want to take something little to do with me in the evening. Like I did in Malta, basically. I took that top with me, and I did that in the evening, or in the morning when I was up extra early, and just couldn't sleep. But I do want to take something little with me. The only problem that I've got is I've only got hand luggage. But my mum and dad are going out on Wednesday the 19th, I think it is. Then me and my sister are going out on the 23rd until the 28th. So my mum and dad have said that they will take anything that we need, like toiletries and bits like that, because we've only got hand luggage. You can't take like big bottles, and it's a pain basically. So she said that anything that we want to put in their suitcases, it's fine, obviously as long as there's enough weight and there's enough room. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I just don't know what to take, and I think thinking about it now is going to drive me mad. So I might just have to spur of the moment, just pick up that hook and go. And then I can find something on the internet, because we're going to Spain and I can use my phone over there like I did in Malta. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Ian, unfortunately, is not coming with me. He can't get the time off of work, but it will be my birthday on the Monday, the 24th. So it's going to be tough not being with him on my birthday, because it will be my first ever birthday. No, while I've been with him, it will be the first birthday that I won't actually see him. And his birthday is on the 29th, the day after I come back. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and spending some time with my mum and dad and my sister and the baby, and just sunbathing again basically, getting my tan back up. But yeah, so that's all I've really got to say other than me rambling on. If you're not and you're interested, please go check out my other channel, which is linked down below. I am doing Vader, Vloguary, no, not Vloguary, Vlogust. I keep saying vlog. I keep thinking it's at February, which is it's not, because that is February. Oh, even if you watch my first lot of videos, I keep saying that. So no, I just called it Vader because it's easier for me to remember. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go check it out. I put a video up yesterday. I did have the baby and he was as good as gold. He slept all night apart from waking up at 1:30, because he had dropped his dummy, and he just sort of not even cried. It was like I put a dummy back in his mouth and he was gone. So yeah, that's all good. But he is so adorable and so good. Yes, if we all had children, we should all have children like him, because he is so good. Doesn't cry for anything, or he's just really good. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on and let you go. I do want to get more regular with these videos. I've sort of come out of sync, and I find I do that when I'm doing vlog every day, because I feel like I'm talking to you anyway, but I know that my audiences are different. If you think I should do a vlog every day on this channel, then let me know, because I don't know what your feelings are about it, whether you're just here for the crochet and the knitting and the crafty bits, or you will be interested in me doing Vader. Obviously I know the people that are on my other channel, they would be interested in seeing me on this channel, but that is the reason why I have got a different channel, just because I know some people are not really interested in it, and want to just be here for the knitting and crochet. But I know a few people this time doing vlog every day, which is Kim from Blue Cherub 82. You've got Ruthie from Pink Pumpkin Crochet. You've got Randy from Randy's Random Ramblings, and you've got Ella from No Catchy Name. You've got, is that all? Oh, Kim isn't doing vlog every day. She did July, so I know she does it on her channel, but she did July. The reason why I had her in my mind, because I watched her video last night. Who else is there? I think that's it at the moment that I can think of. But anyway, I'm really rambling. I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next one with hopefully a little bit more finished objects. Bye.